Hey guys, my name's Nick and welcome back to another video. So I'm a big fan of David Dobrik. If you don't know him, he's a YouTube vlogger. He's a whole lot more than what you would typically expect from a YouTube vlogger. I suggest watching some of his videos. He sort of manages to incorporate kind of sketch comedy as you used to find on Vine, as he used to be a Viner, into his YouTube vlogs, and it just makes them really entertaining. Whilst his editing style may seem simplistic on the surface, it's actually subtly really well done, and I believe it's one of the biggest factors in his success on YouTube. And I'm going to go through 5 things that he does in his videos that make them as addictive and enjoyable as they are. So before that, if you're new here and you're interested in editing, please hit the subscribe button. I upload daily editing focused videos except for Sundays, so subscribe, turn notifications on to get notified whenever I upload something new. Okay, so the first thing he does is something that I recommend we all try, and that is knowing exactly how long his video has to be. If you notice, every David Dobrik video is 4 minutes and 20 seconds except from some of the earlier vlogs, and then the 420 episode and the Breaking Up with Liza episode, which still tugs my heartstrings to this day. All of them fit to this strict 4 minutes and 20 seconds, which first of all makes them really bite-sized and bingeable because you don't have to watch a long video, you can just watch 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And the attention span of people on YouTube is getting shorter and shorter, so these sorts of videos are really easy to binge, and they keep your attention. What's special about David though is in this 4 minutes and 20 seconds, he manages to include the amount of content that could be in a 20-minute video or a 30-minute video. And if you look at some of his friends and their YouTube channels, they upload much longer videos with some sort of the similar type of content, but they upload much longer videos and show a lot more content, whereas David's is a lot more condensed. David only shows the exact best moments and condenses them all into condenses it all into 4 minutes and 20 seconds. This really helps with keeping attention span, because there's always something happening, there's always something new. It's literally just cutting down a vlog to all the most exciting parts. This means the pace is kept really high for the video. He carried this over from Vine, where if you don't remember Vine, I doubt you don't remember Vine, everyone remembers Vine, but you uploaded 7-second little clips, and you had to fit everything into 7 seconds, so people who are comedians on Vine had to make jokes that fit into 7 seconds. This is one of the main reasons Vine took off, because it was really short form media, and you didn't have to sit through an entire YouTube video like you do on YouTube. David brings that energy over to YouTube by having the same sort of compression that his Vines did. The next thing he does to always keep the pace in his videos is he almost always cuts on laughter. If you watch a David Dobrik video and really pay attention, you'll notice that almost every clip ends in either him laughing or his friends laughing or everyone laughing. This keeps the pace up and acts like a really good transition into the next clip of his video. It's the same way that shows like Big Bang Theory use laugh tracks to keep the audience engaged. Not that David's stuff isn't genuinely funny, but having that laughter psychologically keeps us engaged. For example, if you had a stand-up comedian, they're a lot funnier if they have an audience laughing, whereas if they're just standing doing their comedy and there's no laughter and it's just dead silence. I'm not exactly sure about the psychology behind it, but laughter's contagious and it works really well for David's case. When he's doing explanation in his videos, he always manages to make it interesting, especially when he's doing like brand deals and stuff like that. He always includes clips over the top of it, so it's not just him talking to a camera. For example, in one of his latest videos where he buys his friends a house, over the top he includes clips of them and what is happening instead of including them after, just because it saves space in the video and it keeps the attention, and you're not just staring at him whilst he's explaining something. You can also you're in 2 places at once. This can be very useful when documentary filmmaking. If you're making a documentary, you don't just want to have someone explaining something on the screen, you want to have B-roll over the top of it and showing what's going on and providing more to capture the attention and giving more detail within the B-roll. Which leads me into my next point, where also in his explanations he likes to break them up with like funny little clips, and this helps make them even smoother. For example, in the recent one where he gave his friends a house again, he breaks it up with a clip of his friend, so the explanation is broken up into 2 parts, and there's a funny clip in the middle to just keep people's attention. Similar to my first point, my last point is that he uses jump cuts, but not in a way that most people use jump cuts. See, I use the jump cuts to cut out the bits of me looking at the floor and figuring out what I'm going to say, But David uses jump cuts he even jump cuts between words. He's just trying to make everything into the smallest spaces possible so he can fit it into his 4 minutes and 20 seconds and keep attention. He'll cut the most important pieces of dialogue together, and if you watch some of David's friends' videos and their takes of the same thing, you'll see that a lot of what happens in David's vlogs are actually a lot longer than they seem, just because David cuts them down so meticulously. And he's talked about this, he spends most of his time editing. He still edits all of his own videos, even though he has however many tens of millions of subscribers that he does, he still edits his own videos. Yeah, so there's some key points to his editing style, and I hope you find something from this that you can take away and use with your own videos. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. Again, if you hit the subscribe button, I upload videos every day except for Sundays. If you like this video, leave a like down below and comment any suggestions for videos you want me to make, or any editing styles you want me to break down, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.